What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a video for you guys, and it is going to be about the brand new release of YSL Myslf Le Parfum. And I'm pretty stoked about this one because I was a little skeptical if it was going to be a bit redundant and if it's going to smell very similar to the original. But I did test it out yesterday. I stopped by my local Macy's and I did spray it on paper and on skin, and I will say that on paper it is a bit redundant, slightly redundant if you spray it on paper. And if you smell both the original and the Le Parfum side by side, they will smell quite a bit similar. But the trick is that you need to spray it on your skin and let the fragrance linger in the air and get whiffs of it as you're wearing it, and that's where the magic really comes to life when it comes to the new Le Parfum. I really enjoy this. I really do enjoy it. Once it starts drying down, it's a lot more warm. It's sweet, slightly creamy maybe, but it's not overly sweet. It's not cloying at all. It's not sweet and ambery and warm like your the Most Wanted or your Stronger With You. It's nothing like that. It still carries the DNA of the original, which I really love. The orange blossom is the main character in both of these, if you ask me. At least to my nose, the orange blossom is what makes Myslf unique, right? And I really like what they did here. I really like the approach because, again, like I said, it's just warm, ambery, sweet, and that's what differentiates this from the original. But you have to allow this to dry down. Maybe after the 30-minute mark to the 1 hour mark, you'll start to get that warmth and that sweetness. But again, it's not overly done. It's just very well blended. And the orange blossom and the black pepper, you definitely get it off the beginning. And what I like about this is that the orange blossom, it's still there underneath the amber, the patchouli, the vanilla, and the woodsy notes that are in here. And I like that this, to me, is a very occasional fragrance. Depends on the situation. It's very situational, but it's not too situational to the point where you can't wear it often, right? So to me, the original, to me, that's a fragrance that it is versatile. You can wear it year round, fall, winter, spring, summer. But me personally, I wouldn't wear the original in the high heat. On a hot summer's day, I can't do the original myself. Although some of you can, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. You can wear whatever you want, whenever you want. But to each their own. At least to me, I would rather reach for something else rather than the Myslf Eau de Parfum. But nonetheless, Myslf, the original, is a very versatile fragrance. But I see myself wearing it more like on a summer's night out or early spring, out and about type of day. But this right here, I can see myself wearing this more during the fall and winter time because, again, it just leans and it's catered towards that type of weather. And definitely the type of fragrance that you want to wear on a close encounter situation, on a date, or on a night out, especially when the cooler weather comes around. So some of you guys may not like this, not because it smells bad, but because it might be a bit too redundant, because there is some redundancy here. You know, everyone has a different nose. Not everyone smells everything the same. But yeah, some of you might think that it's just too redundant, and you might just stick with the original if you already own that one. But to me, I find myself, I think that I can, well, I don't think, I know that I can wear both of them often and, you know, specify what days and what occasions, what type of situations I want to wear each one. So this definitely is an upgrade, and it is a true parfum to the original. And I love that. I love that it's not completely different. I love that they kept the original DNA in here, which is the orange blossom. The orange blossom, it's what makes this just very luxurious, robust, and a vivacious fragrance. I love Myslf. I love this whole line. Well, there's only two, but I love what they've done here. I love the approach that they took it with the Le Parfum. I love the bottle. It's matte black. It's just an eye catcher for sure. And while I was at Macy's, I saw a couple people reach for it and smell it, and that just goes to show that this fragrance is it's hyped, and it's very well known, because I'm sure that you know, people see it everywhere on the internet. But yeah, great fragrance. I don't regret buying this. I did get the 60 ml. I didn't go with the 100 ml. I don't need a big bottle. You know, I have close to 50-60 fragrances or so, so I don't necessarily need the biggest bottle. I can, you know, settle for the 60 ml. And I believe it was 162 total with taxes included. The 100 ml is 180, so you'll see it end up being like maybe 190-ish, a little over 190. Is it a steep price? Yes, it is, but I couldn't wait to grab it. I really do enjoy this. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow night. I will be going out, and this is going to be my fragrance of choice, and I can't wait to see how it performs, how well it projects off of my skin. Because although I did test it just yesterday, I had 2 sprays on each wrist, and I was getting whiffs of it throughout the day, and it was projecting, and it just smells a lot better off of skin, guys. You have to smell this in the air. Don't put your nose to your skin. Don't smell it on paper. Although it does smell good smelling it off of skin and on paper. I'm not saying that it doesn't smell good if you do that, but the magic really comes to life when you smell this in the air. Let it linger. Let it create this sillage and scent bubble around you. That's where this shines the most, and where I find this the most enjoyable. So to conclude the video, yes, a bit redundant if you smell it on paper. Off of skin, whole different story. Does it carry the same DNA as original? Yes. Is this a must buy? Not necessarily, but to me, my preference, this was a must buy, because I was enjoying my sillage yesterday to the point where I was persuaded in buying this the next day. So, Myslf Le Parfum, I give it a solid 8.5, because this is awesome. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait to give this some more wear. If you guys try this out, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, guys, until next time, take care.